how you guys doing? IVIGoX on the 1.5.2. This is the tutorial for the fallout door. So I made the exact same door as on the Xbox 360, and yeah, so this is the only timing difference here. Is you need to add one tick of delay here. Now I will say that this does not work on a server. I tried for some reason on a server. It throws 2 blocks up on a server. I don't know why it doesn't work properly, but you can see it's the same exact thing. It's just, I'm using, obviously a couple half slabs here and there, stuff like that, but it's the same concept and all that. Yeah, so I'm gonna go ahead and make it with you guys. I was actually thinking about just doing the tutorial, saying, hey, the Xbox is fine, it works fine, but it actually doesn't. The Xbox version compared to the PC, it does need, specific changes and timings. So, here's one of the biggest ones right here. These need to be on 1 tick. Actually on the Xbox and this, it's actually better that way. And of course you can use a half slab here, which kind of makes things a little smaller, but not really. So yeah, I mean, just a little bit more compact, a little bit easier. So yeah, let's go ahead and do it. So this thing's obviously a big, 3-part project, but I'm going to do it in one tutorial. It's probably going to take a little bit of time, but as you can see, I'm using some different techniques. A block of redstone being removed from here, and you can actually see it. There you go. And which brings me up to that we don't even need this torch. We can just use a block of redstone there. And see, it retracts the block, puts it back in, closes it just like it does on the Xbox, except for no orientational stuff. Alright, so let's go ahead and make it. I'm going to go ahead and line up perfect so we can make this exactly the same. Alright, so we need to start out with 4 blocks, and then 1 here, then 1 up, 2 down, 1 up, and then we should have that. Alright, repeater here on 2 ticks, and then you're just going to need to put repeaters like that. Redstone, and then you're going to basically need to put a 2x3 platform there. Repeaters on 2 ticks. Redstone like that. And then we can go ahead and put redstone torches here. And then we just, on top of this, need to put a 3x3 platform. And then right here, you need to make a 2x4 platform. Repeaters, 2 ticks, torch, and then redstone. And then we can come over here, put our sticky pistons, and then on top of these, you're going to need some more. And then right on the side of this one, you're going to need to put 2 more stickies, just like that. Go ahead and put some normal blocks there. Let me get rid of these. Alright, so going to need some cracked, and we are also going to need some nether stairs, and I'll get those when we need them. For right now, we just need some regular stone stairs. Just put them here. Wow. There we go. Alright, so just like that. And then this is the input. Just see it retracts it and all that. There we go. And so now we just need to hook up this final little piece here. So, little platform behind it like so. Put blocks on top of these. and then repeaters, and then come from this side and put your redstone right behind it, and then it should extend that top just like that. And so now we should get the same thing, full retraction, so it's a flush and seamless staircase basically. Alright, so I'm going to go ahead and we're going to go ahead and do the input now, which is needs a repeater here, torch on top, and then you need another repeater there. Alright, so now we are going to need our nether stairs, and I am going to, let's see here, get rid of this. Actually, I'm going to be needing those. Let me go ahead and get rid of the hopper. Alright, so grab our nether stairs right here. I'm going to go ahead and get rid of this because we don't need that. Alright, so on top of these stairs, we're going to need nether stairs like that. Sorry about that. And basically, just a little 4x area here. So 4x area like that, and then you get a little 3x3 doorway. Alright, so now 2 regular stairs out, and then the same 2, and then 2. Then you're going to need 5 here from here, just like that. And this gives us that fallout door look that we're trying to get. So that should be it. Now you can grab whatever material, it doesn't have to be anything particular. I use cracked for my hallway because I want it to look like a nuke just like blew up in here. You just fill all this in. Yeah, I don't know if this is very survival friendly. I don't think I would build it on survival, but definitely for maybe some kind of fallout door for sure. So here's some good places that need to be covered. I'm going to just kind of mix it up with a cracked here, regular, just like that. And so anywhere there's a piston, it needs to be covered because they're transparent, so they let light through. So yeah, that's one of the things that makes this door look cool to me, is that it doesn't let any light through. So you'll get the same thing from these stairs, so we need to cover those up with an extra block. And we're going to need one there and put a stair on top of it. So yeah, anywhere there's stairs, you don't want light coming through. And then we need to put one final stair there. Now we just come down here to the bottom, and this is the bottom of it. So from this piston you need to come 3 out like so, and then counting that block 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and then do the same thing. So from this block 1, 2, 3, and then 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and then you just need to fill this little area in like so. Then we can fill this in, and we'll decorate it afterwards. You know, get it looking like it's been blown up and all that. Yeah, so that's that. And then just basically need to make a little square around the edge here. Just needs to come right up above that, just like that. Alright, so that's our little perimeter. So now what you want to do is come here in the middle of the 3x3 area, and then add in a block just like that, and grab some. We aren't going to be needing those anymore, so I'm going to go ahead and grab our nether brick, and we're going to need it here and here, and then right there, and then 2 up. Actually, you know, let's just finish. We'll do symmetrics here. So just kind of do the same thing on each side, just like that. Now we can go ahead and fill this area in. fill this one last area in, just like that. Alright, so now we just need to do this top section, so another brick and then 2 over and then do that, and then we want to do the same thing here. So I believe it's what is that, 1 here, 2 over. Should be completely symmetrical. Alright, so now that we got this, we can decorate this up a little bit. We're not going to be needing these stairs anymore, and we're not going to need any more nether brick, so I'm going to get rid of those. We are going to need some moss, cracked and smooth, or I'm sorry, not smooth, but just stone bricks. And so should be everything that we need for now. Alright, so I basically just go around and just, you know, kind of break up the pattern and make it look not so new. It doesn't really matter how, just, you know, kind of every other block here, and then, you know, kind of simulate, you know, like it's been hit with damage and all that. It's just, yeah. And I'm thinking right here should have some pretty hefty damage. That, and then just grab some moss, and we can kind of make it look a little moldy. I actually thought vines on the front of this might look cool too, but in a wasteland I really don't even know if there would be vines, so yeah, notice you don't want to go too heavy with the moss on this, otherwise it you know, really changes the look of it. So this is actually going to be our area. So I'm going to do it a little different than I did on the Xbox. I'm going to do a green block, and then we're going to go ahead and just put cracked to replace it, and then that green block's going to be where we'll put our secret lever. And then I'm just going to kind of break up this area with some cracked. Go ahead and put some more over here, and then grab some moss. Do the same thing, just kind of randomly put it in places, just like that. You could of course do as much or as little as you want on this. So that's the door, and then we also got our stairs. So at this point we're going to be doing the 3x3 door, and so you're going to want to come out and make a little 2x3 platform like that and knock this out, and then place in 2 extra blocks, and then on those blocks you're going to need to put 2 stickies upwards. Knock these out. We're going to go ahead and just get rid of some of this platform. Alright, so now we need to build a 7x2 platform. So just come 4 out from that piston, and then just 1, 2, 3, and it should be a 7 platform, and then you are going to need to put 2 blocks like that, repeater on 3 ticks. And as I said before, this doesn't work on servers. It's probably something to do with the bucket list thing or bucket update. So piston with a repeater like that, and then you're going to need a block here and a block here, and then this needs to be on 4 ticks, and then redstone in here. That's our dual edge monostable, and then redstone here, block on top, torch, redstone, block, and then you're going to need another torch here, and then a repeater on 4 delay. Alright, so now we can go ahead and put another block on top of this torch, oops, with a torch on it, and then this is going to be our block adder. So yeah, so I'm going to go ahead and just put cracked here, and then we're going to go ahead and we shouldn't be needing these stairs anymore. So I'm going to grab some redstone ore, and then we're going to put it in there, and then we're just going to give it a little test. And so this is the input for it. See, it added the block and retracted it. So on a server this works fine, just this part, but as soon as you start adding in this next section, it wouldn't work on a server. So right off that torch, 3 pistons up, and then you're going to want to come 1, 2, 3 over, and then place down 3 more up like that. Get rid of this, and then I like the cracked because it's, you know, part of the vault getting hit. Then you're going to want to put blocks on top here, and 2 on each side, 1 up here, sticky piston facing down with some cracked on it. Get rid of that. So that's pretty much the 3x. We just need to hook it up now, and before we do that, we're going to go ahead and just fill in this area here, and then to basically update these pistons, we just need 1 more block there, and that's it for that. And so come over here and you put a repeater and then redstone all this whole area, and this is just going to update all of these pistons, you know, just crazy update on that. And so from here we can do all kinds of stuff. We can do half slabs, all kinds of things, but it's still easier just to come up with torches because it gives you a good delay on it. So we can go ahead and just put it like that for now, put in our torches, and then here you're going to want to add and then subtract it for a reset. Real simple. And then some redstone, and it won't affect any of this because when this is powering this, it's obviously being powered, so it's all good. Then there's that. So this should be our door. We should see it open and close now. Nice animation on this door. And just to bring it up, this is actually Nicholas. I subscribe him. Really nice and compact door. It's a 7x8 door. Really nice. Does not work on servers though. And on his other, well, let's just say on his, the torch goes here and then it covers the front, and I just kind of reversed it so that you have more room on this side. So just to bring that up. So now we can use just regular blocks and just fill this little archway in. Just like that. And then we're going to want to come out 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And do the same here and just build a little platform like that. And then just fill it all in. Just like that. And so at this point we want to cover up these pistons. This is going to be part of the inside here, and then we can basically just fill this in as well. Alright, so now we just need we need our timer and we need our downward piston extenders. So we're going to go ahead and do those first. These are really nice. I actually designed these on the PC and then converted them to the 360. Not that any PC users really care about that, but yeah, just basic design, real simple, and it doesn't block update, which is cool. Now, of course, if you put this up against 3 pistons, it would definitely update it. But anyway, 3 blocks here, and then cover that redstone, and you're going to want to come in here and put repeaters on 2. And one of the cool things I like about this one is that it does not update anything below it. The dual edge monostable actually gives you everything you're looking for. So, and that's what we're going to do now, is just basically block here, and then we're going to need a half slab, and this just saves us material. I don't actually need the redstone ore anymore, so half slab here with some redstone on it like that, and then here you're going to need a piston with a block on it, and then a repeater on no delay going into that. And so at this point we can just put some redstone there, a repeater, a block, then a repeater on 3 ticks, which makes this a lot faster than the Xbox version. And so that's our downward piston extender. So we can go ahead and test it before we go any further, just make sure it's all cool. There we go. nice and quick and easy to make, and it's just infinite. You can make that as big as you want. Alright, so here we're going to want to come out and fill this area in and just basically copy what we have on the ceiling. Then we'll go ahead and make our little train station here in a sec. Might as well do it now actually. So I would say from the redstone ore, you're going to want to come out 2 to give you some walk room, and then just fill this area in. Now you could actually use 3 sets of train tracks here, but I'm only going to use just one, and then just come down in the hole like that, fill that all in, and then just wherever you would like your buttons. Now I would like to be able to walk through here, so I'm going to go ahead and put my button like here. You know, that way if I'm in my train cart I can actually reach the button. Alright, so we just need our buttons now. Let's grab a button, put it there, and then you're going to want to just come in behind this, knock these out, and block right underneath there, and then that's going to be where our button's going to power that, and then need a repeater here, whoops, repeater, and then that's going to power up the power rail. And so we can do that now. We just need our detector rail, or I'm sorry, power rail, and shouldn't be needing any more moss. And there we go. So you got your little launching system for that. Real easy thing to do, just something I added in, thought it was cool. Alright, so now we just need our latch timer. Now I will say that I had originally thought about using a hopper, but it's a little expensive in survival compared to what we're getting ready to do. So I didn't know if anybody would actually be interested in making this in survival, but so that's where our button is. It's going to be the input for the inside. And the cool thing about this is that this piston extender only gets activated from the button. It doesn't actually get activated from the front. So it kind of saves, you know, some stuff. So some redstone here, block with a torch on it, and then on top of that torch you're going to need to put 3 blocks. And then we're going to need to fill this area in right here. And so this is going to be a little latch gate. And so what we're going to need to do is put a repeater into the block, and then a repeater from the torch out going into a block. And then this is just a little latch gate, right? So when I hit one side of this, it activates the other, and then the other side has to be activated, which is cool for combination locks and stuff. But you can also use this to get an extremely extended 3-second to even 4-second pulse. So if I come off this torch, put 3 repeaters on full delay, total of 6, it gives me quite a small timing circuit. And that's why I was saying you could actually use a hopper here, a hopper timer if you'd like to, but I really don't see the point in it. It's a little expensive. And so here you just need a repeater and just connect this redstone in like so, and now we're gonna have a cool hopper timer. So this thing will give us a lot of delay. So go ahead and just do a little quick test on it and check it. So you hit it, it comes down, and then it finishes it and then resets this. So I'll go ahead and show you that. Yeah, it's just a really small way to do it, but if you are interested, it'd be just as easy to put 2 hoppers on top of this, put, you know, 4 or 5 items, and then just have a comparator. So I just thought this was simpler. Anyway, so here you need to come down 2 redstone on top, piston facing down with a block of redstone. And then since we're here, go ahead and put a piston on that, and that's going to grab it for us. And so we can actually put a little marker, so that's going to always be extended. And at this point we just need to hook up our door and all that. So you come underneath here, put a little star, go ahead and add a torch, and then from here, you just want to connect it in to that input, and then we can just go ahead and use redstone. So this isn't beyond 15 or anything, so we don't have to worry about that. So just like, alright, so now that we got that done, just want to come over here and add a block, some redstone on it, and then right here you're going to need to put 2 blocks with 1 up and a torch, and then 2 blocks like that, sticky piston. You're going to need 2 repeaters, and then right here you're going to need to put a piston up, redstone like that, a redstone block, and that's going to toggle it for us. And then all we need to do is just put in our little secret lever. So lever is going to go there. So should actually be the correct spot. You just need a block of redstone. Then right in front of it, you just want to run this, and then right in front of that block, just cut it over. This shouldn't get updated or anything, and then that should activate the secret lever. So there you go, and then you just remove the lever when you're done, and that makes it secret. Not relying on any bud switches or anything, and then you close the door, and you'll see that retracts. Get in your mine card or whatever and go wherever, and then you can see that it does that. And so there's a couple adjustments you could do on this as well, and it's mainly here is that put a repeater on full delay, and you can kind of make the animation a little better. You can add in another repeater if you want to make that more synchronized. So if this ever pops up and does that, you're going to want to put the block and replace it. Obviously it was because I put a repeater in, but let's try it now. You can see this comes down a lot faster than the door closes, so you should get the same in the opposite. So I'm thinking it needs one more delay just on the actual 3x3 itself, like that. So 2 repeaters delay should give you a nice timing, and that's pretty much what you're looking for. Is you want it to come down and be there for a second, then have the door open, so it appears it's actually activating the door. So hope you guys enjoyed this, and thanks for watching, and remember to subscribe, comment, and like, and yeah, let me know what you think of this. Alright, have a good one. Later.